Hey folks, here's Empress Jack Rabbit.
I'm Tori Boo 151.
And we're here to do Real Housewives of Atlanta review. This episode was called Divide and Kiki. I mean nuts, pistachio nuts, which actually are good for you. Divide and Kiki. It is season 7, episode 11. And if you like the review, feel free to comment, subscribe, thumbs us up.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think about some of the things that we're going to talk about or things that we noticed while the show was on. Now, if you heard my review last week, these hoes were my last nerve. But I said, okay, I'll watch it tonight. If nothing really good's happen or whatever, then we will just not do review and let it go.
Right.
But as it turned out, it was a little boring. But at the same time, there was a lot of yapping going on.
Right.
So, you want to start off?
Sure. Okay, so the last episode was a to be continued, so we come right back where Nene and Claudia are going at it. We go right to that point.
In Puerto Rico.
And everybody is acting a fool. Folks on the sidelines are laughing and talking and ooh, this and ooh, that. And Nene and Claudia are going in. It's a hot mess.
It is. And this the whole thing. First of all, everybody sitting around the table was either laughing, listening, or making side comments. It wasn't any one particular person that was doing it, and everybody else was sitting quiet.
No.
However, wasn't nobody trying to break that mess up either.
No.
So I'm just jumping ahead just a touch because there's a scene when they're on the bus to go see Demetria towards the end, and Nene's trying to apologize, which I won't get into that yet. But all of a sudden, Claudia wants to call out Portia out of the blue, saying that, I didn't appreciate that you were laughing the whole time. You're geeky the whole time. Bitch, everybody was laughing at your foolish motherfucking bobbed ass head. Everybody was laughing at both you and Nene because y'all both really look stupid. Seriously. And all of a sudden, she wants to make it seem like Portia was a bad guy.
Right.
How come she didn't say nothing to Candy?
Right.
Let me tell you why. This hoe unwatched enough episodes to know that when Candy get her maddest, you do not want to mess with her.
No.
I'm going to tell you that. And that goes for anybody, including Nene. When Candy gets her madness and ready to drag a bitch, you want to make sure you get up out the way. And so she knows that. But anyways, back to the beginning where they're still having this dinner or whatever. The other group gets up and go. The Kenya, the Cynthia, who looks like a fool, tagging along behind again. Why can't she see that? Why can't she see that? Alone, she has no story.
None.
Guys, think about it. What is it to talk about when it's just her? They, once again, financial problems. Her hoish husband. What? Some little catwalk thing. You took one trip down the catwalk and we're supposed to be impressed. Bitch, that ain't nothing. A modeling agency that, at least I know I read about that people complain because it's not what it's supposed to be and all of that. And how you going to run an agency when you're not there?
Right.
So, you have nothing going on. And honestly, it's always been this way. And we didn't mention it, but I mention it now. That had it not been for Nene, you'd have no storyline. You was going any way Nene went, to the left, to the right, to whatever. You was right there to support her. Now, you got your head up in Kenya ass. Now, you want to go that way. And at the end of the day, you look foolish.
Very much
A grown-ass woman, her thing would have been, okay, I was following behind such and such, but I'm following me now. I don't need to do all this to get into the show. Y'all going to the bar. I'm just going to chill right here. And not necessarily to get into the whole conversation they was going to have or you thought they might have. Just because I'm on vacation, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to finish my food. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to have y'all conversation. You're your own fucking woman, you asshole. Okay. Anyways. So the ladies sit up there and each side, because it's clearly divided now.
Right.
Each side is talking about the other side and what I said or what I meant or what I didn't mean or what I didn't say. All the stuff that we don't care about. All the stuff that's not authentic. Why? Because you said it.
Exactly. That's all. That's all. Both sides, everybody's just basically saying what they said. We really don't care because everybody had said their piece at that point. Everybody was chiming in and said a little something here and there. It was all irrelevant at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. But she got her on them spaghetti straps, though. But that girl got to get her coins up, Miss Claudia. Get your coins right.
Shade them coins down.
You know, good goddamn well, Ricky. Smile, them ain't paying that kind of money.
No.
My first cousin was a DJ in my town, but he wasn't just a DJ. He was a very well-known, popular, big following, opening clubs and popping bottles and stuff. But he didn't make that kind of money. But anyway, and if I say his name, which I'm not, you would know who he is. But anyways, so now it's the next morning, and most everybody is up. Everybody up. They sitting around, they munching on things, you know, trying to bring that high down. And Jacob and Miss Claudia at the bar, put me some extra liquor in that, giving her drink on and everything. I'm like, damn, girl, are you an Alski? Because as soon after the other ladies joined her, Kenya and Cynthia, to do more hashing over the same motherfucking situation, this Nene conversation, or Portia conversation, or shit that's old as hell, they getting more drink.
Yeah.
And girl, let me tell you something. The three of them got in some kind of pool or jacuzzi or something, and Kenya, baby, no, I'm sorry. Your tatas is too fat. Usually you had two swimsuit tops on, one on top of another.
Right.
And don't tell me, no, I'm not no fool, that you do not have injectables in that fucking ass.
You do.
And it wasn't like Amber Rose, oh, that shit look good. It was like messy, nasty. Please know your place. When you get up 40s, late 30s, 40s, it's time to step away from the needle.
Please.
And the knife. We see you have increased your bust line this year.
Tremendously.
Stop it. You know, and this is how I feel. We don't know how this stuff is. This Botox or whatever these injectables you put in your ass, your face, whatever. People haven't been doing it long enough for research scientists to have studied it to see what are you doing. We do know that Botox is from the botulism poison, okay? We don't know what the long-term effect is there. And you don't even fucking care. You're just trying to stay looking 10 or something. What? I don't know. But, okay, so the ladies divide up and they do their little yap gossip thing. Right. But then they Candy decides she's going to do another candy coat at night.
So she goes and does her little bedroom candy thing. She says she wanted to do it over because last season, as we all know, it blew up in flames.
What was it? Days ago, or weeks ago now. They did it again. Remember that?
Yeah.
With Gucci.
Yeah, sure did.
Well,
but as we know, last season it blew up in flames and everybody was throwing licks and it was crazy. But she does it over again and it's successful. Everybody on their little best behavior. It wasn't much drinking or anything. And they did a little fun with the sex toys and all that stuff.
Passing a dildo in the knees and answer questions and stuff like that. That shit looked like a fun night. It was out on the beach. It looked warm and
didn't it?
And everything out there. Not like no cold at night beach.
No, it looked very warm.
Very warm. And it just turned out to me what I thought was very successful because we all, them heifers buried the hatchet for the moment and everybody got into playing the game and stuff like that. Okay, so I guess it's kind of quick because there wasn't a lot of going on. It was a very dry episode. Just, it was like little this, little that, little that. And now that I'm getting into Empire, shit, you better bring the stuff. Right. You need to bring it. There needs to be continuity. There needs to be ride and reason for what you do, not just trying to get airtime. And that's what you're trying to do, airtime.
Honestly.
And by the way, just as a side note, Claudia was going to have to go to battle with Nene. She's going to have to go. Nene is the top dog.
Right.
I don't care if y'all think she rude and mean. I just saying I'm open. Nobody give a fuck about that. Nobody cares about if you think that about her. Or if you're in love with Kenya, dumbass. Nobody cares. What the bottom line is, Nene is the top dog. She's right. The senior player there. She does make the most money. Mm-hmm. And the only way for you to get into a situation like that, if anybody ever had a fucking fight or got some common sense, is you got to fight the big dog. Yep. And that's that. Just my side note to y'all. Much love.
Right. You really do. And then with Claudia and Portia, I just felt like, Portia, don't let her get to you. I'm like, you do not have to argue with her. You could simply just shut her down and been like, you know what?
Let's talk about the bus though first.
Okay. So we on the bus. We're on the way to Demetria's concert down in Puerto Rico. And Nene wants to apologize to Claudia. But as Nene trying to apologize to her, she just won't take it.
It's interesting how Nene apologizes, though. Nene apologizes and puts the light on herself. She talking about, I don't want to take anybody accolades, right. Anything from them. Yeah. However, y'all talking about the new normal cancel. We ain't heard that a million times, which we have. Shows do get canceled.
Right.
That is not Nene's fault. Who cares? Whatever. Move on.
Right.
If you stuck on that, then you stuck on some dumb shit. However, then Nene goes on to say, and so what I'm going to do is give everybody 2 tickets to my show on Broadway.
Priceless.
It was priceless. It was hilarious. It shut them hoes up. They was all looking at each other and stuff. Yep, that's right. My girl got on Broadway, and good for her. She deserves it. Whatever you feel about her, if you don't understand, because I came from a higher background that, opportunities open up for you. Mm-hmm. And we're supposed to congratulate and bless those people when it does.
Right.
That's great. But as we were saying, Nene is apologizing to everybody. Mm-hmm. And then Claudia.
And Claudia now, she just won't take the apology. And she's all, well, you did take my accolades. And you did say this and this at the get-together. And she's going on and on with it. And she just won't take the apology and just be quiet. She won't.
And then it tickled me because Nene said, I did.
Right.
Because her talking about what's happening between her legs and what she got, what clit, and what don't. I didn't know what accolade is that.
Right. I thought that myself. Like, what's that got to do with your job?
Even though that is your job.
Right.
But everybody was really together, except for Kenya, trying to get Claudia to shut up and take the apology, because Nene doesn't do a lot of apologizing.
She don't.
And take the apology and go on. But no, she wants to keep on harping on it and still giving those side comments. Then all of a sudden, Kenya, she always thinks she know every goddamn thing, and she gonna try to explain. Well, what Claudia means is, bitch, ain't nobody try to hear that.
Right.
Bye.
You don't know.
Sit down and be quiet. Thank you. But now she jumps from Nene after everybody kind of shut up. I take the apology and be done with it.
Right.
All of a sudden, out of the blue, she's telling Portia, I didn't appreciate you was laughing and everything. Like what?
Right.
Everybody was laughing.
Exactly. Everybody was laughing. What are you going on about her for?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was going to say. Portia, why are you even starting her? You could have been just easily shut her down and been like, why are you in my business? Who cares?
Right.
I'm done. I'm not going to argue with you.
Because she's trying to go in and say, prove some kind of point that doesn't even matter of who Portia is sleeping with based on some blog somewhere or some bullshit you read off a piece of paper on the Ricky Smiley show. Really? Bitch, you dumber than you've seen. You dumb as a motherfucking bag of rocks, because That doesn't prove anything.
No.
Like I said when I tweeted that out, nobody knows what Portia's doing, and quite frankly, nobody is trying to know or nobody's trying to care. Everybody trying to take care of their business. Girl, and if you got an African and he doing the most and all that, going to get it in, girl, get that handbag in that car. If that's what's happening. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I don't know you. I'm never going to know you. I don't know what you're doing. That's really how I feel about it. I really don't. I feel like Claudia was got a lot of her little information, her little digs, right from the episodes Nene was in,
right,
from different blogs she read. It was nothing real or organic about it because they may have met each other, but they didn't know each other like that enough for her to have all this information up on Nene and what Nene doing. Why would you spend all your days on that, doing your homework and studying the videos and all that? For what purpose? Or to make sure you stay on the show or you come back next time?
Really? Because it's irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. Like, and at the end of the day, Andy will keep you. Just like he lied about Portia going to be gone, all that. They had to do that.
Right.
Everybody was saying she demoted. She just a friend. Baby, she ain't just no friend. She's on the show.
Exactly.
People.
She's not holding no peach.
She ain't holding no peach, so the white folks don't get mad. But she's on the show. Or some of y'all don't get mad. She don't need no peach. She was fighting Kenya. So what? That's what Kenya deserve. But anyways, I got to say my piece. I'm going to keep it real.
Right. I thought it was funny. I also thought it was funny when Portia was trying to tell Claudia, you're going to catch a case, keep on with your mouth. I'm like, girl, forget a case. You're going to catch them hands.
That's right, baby. You did it once, you can do it again. You can unbob that bob, baby. Poor Claudia. I feel for her. She has such low self-esteem. She can't let anything go. Everything that everybody else says is so hurtful for her, but she can say whatever it is she want to say. Who told you that?
Right.
In what world is that happening? I feel sorry for anybody, honestly, with that amount of low self-esteem. Lately, she's been out saying everything about like some kind of event she went. It was a black.
Yeah.
Everybody had to wear black. Was a formal event. And she's talking about, well, I can't see anybody black. It's a black on black. All I can see is teeth and eyes, and talking about black chicks, and then trying to go in on Tiny of all people.
Right.
Tiny is the one that you on that little love show she had. And you know what? You brought nothing to the table because I saw a couple of episodes, and I remember when it came on, and Tamar was eating your butt up. So it is what it is, girl. I think that they really want us to really, really dislike these people and be really divisive. Right. And I think the best thing that we should do, or I'm going to do, is be a spectator and watch. Right. Because we don't really have a dog in the fight.
No.
We really don't. So we have to watch them go through their antics, or don't watch it at all.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Just that simple.
And here's our review for tonight.
Yeah.
You guys have a good night. Tell me what you think. Leave some comments up there.
Yep. All right, we'll see you later.